Hi there, my lovelies, and welcome to my channel, Weird is the New Black. This is a state of play reading about your person. These readings are intended to be timeless, and if this reading does not resonate, please do hop into the playlist and treat it as a giant pick a card. Link should be below. I'm already chucking things on the floor, but this did come up, so I think this might be some karma going down here, or some kind of adjustment or balancing of the scales is happening. I think that's a general message as well. Okay, right. So let's tune in. So Spirit, what have we got? What have we got? General energy for this person. Okay. So the rope, I feel like this is actually a release rope rather than a tying up. Well, actually, I'm getting that it's both. So somebody is releasing and somebody is tied. That's the situation here. I'm hearing all tied up. So I think actually your person may be all tied up, whereas maybe you are in a releasing space. That's interesting that both your energies are coming out in this card. Yeah, I feel like you're letting go of something and somebody else is all tied up. Feels complicated. I'm seeing loads of knots. I'm seeing loads of, yes, the knotted situation or a number of obstacles or a number of people involved. Right, and then we've got the moon. There's quite a lot of anxiety going on at night, I feel. I just have to say that I feel like your person is not sleeping very well or feels like quite tied up at night and I feel like the emotional state is somehow hidden or concealed from view. I'm hearing the word eclipse now. Spirit is telling me eclipse. So there's some kind of energy which is kind of going dark. So maybe this has happened to you, that you've just kind of gone dark, or they've gone dark, or there is this sense of anxiety though in their space. And it's an anxiety about timing and time frame, and running out of time, or having run out of time, or... Yeah, this is giving them like a sense of knotted, knots in the stomach is what I'm hearing. Knots in, knotted energy, or they're just feeling very, again, in the muscles I'm getting as well, like stressful energy coming through here, but by night, and then this kind of ticking of the clock almost, or time's up, or it's time for something, and this is anxious, this is causing them anxiety. Maybe it's time for some kind of action hook. So I'm hearing release. I think it's time for this person to release on some kind of addiction or some kind of energy that has them caught up. Yeah, they're caught up in something. And it could be involving a number of people, because I'm seeing those multiple knots. So they're caught up in some situation that involves a number of people, and they're really anxious about this by night. And I feel like they're struggling to release themselves, or they don't know how to release themselves from the situation. We've got the coin at the bottom of the deck, so this could be financial. There could be that they are caught up financially in some, or to do with, some kind of investment. Caught because of money or materialism is also what I'm hearing. Leaf. So fall might be significant here. I feel like there needs to be a release. There needs to be a letting go, a letting something. I'm hearing let the chips fall where they may. That's interesting. May also might be a significant month somehow here. So I've got autumn and the autumn months coming through, and we did have that Libra energy at the beginning with those scales. So I'm hearing May. What's that, like Taurus? Is that Taurus Gemini? Yes, it's the Taurus Gemini movement in May. So that may have some relevance with this reading. But they're having to let something fall away. It could be an addiction. But I feel like there's a pressure. There's a time pressure somehow. The Star. So they need to heal. They need to heal something. And in order to heal something, they need to release on something that could be financial. Otherwise, they're going to get a fall, I'm hearing. But I am hearing windfall as well. So I feel like if they don't release themselves from this kind of being tied up, they are kind of preventing some kind of windfall, or preventing some kind of positive energy is what I'm feeling. Some kind of positivity that could be to do with their material world coming through here. Otherwise, it's going to fall. They're going to lose something. We've got the Castle at the bottom of the deck, and I'm feeling that this is about, you know, considering their next move pretty carefully here. Have to consider their next move, and they've only got a limited time frame with which to consider this. But they are struggling. There's a real sense of struggling. I'm seeing a fish on this hook, like writhing. It's very painful. Whatever this situation is for this person, there's something very painful about it. They feel that in releasing, they will lose out. But actually, Spirit is saying in releasing, they will gain. That's the windfall energy that will come in to replace this sense of things deteriorating, is what I'm feeling. Could be to do with a living situation as well, is what I'm getting. Okay, and the mirror. So they're very reflective at night. Look at this with the stars and the moon and the mirror. So they're very reflective at night. So like I say, I think that their anxiety is quite acute when the sun goes down, and they're doing a lot of reflection in this space. And I'm getting that, I'm feeling shadow self work, the shadow self energy. They may be reflecting on things that they've kept hidden, and trying to heal their own relationship with themselves, or at least cast some light on the shadow self. I feel like some of these people feel ugly by night. That sounds so strange, but I do feel that they feel confronted by themselves in the small hours of the morning or something like that. And I just, yeah, this for me is an energy of strong reflection. But they can't dawdle in this space, is what I'm hearing. They can't stay in that space. The wheel is turning. There you go. So things are changing. And a new cycle is beginning. But they need to move forward, is what I'm hearing. And don't get stuck wasting time, like just letting the wheel like spin in the mud, is what I'm seeing. They've got to release the brakes. They've got the brakes on in some way, shape or form. This person is halting their healing. And it could be a lot to do with anxiety that they need to heal, a lot to do with releasing. But in order to move forward, they have to release on something that is giving them acute anxiety by night. Yeah, this gives me like, this wheel always brings through Wheel of Fortune energy for me. And I feel like, you know, it can go either way. It can go either way, and it's all dependent on the choices they make within a certain time frame. Sunglasses. So they don't want to look at it. They don't want to look at the fact that they are actually hooked or caught in some kind of energy that is not healthy I'm hearing addiction. So I feel like there's some kind of addictive energy. It could be to a person, could be to a substance, could be to money, which came up earlier. And they're playing it cool is what I'm feeling. That to the outside world, this person is playing it cool. Yeah, they're trying very hard not to be seen. I feel like I'm feeling like this person is actually pretty emotional right now, but they're not showing this to the outside world. I'm seeing somebody's eyes filling up with tears, but to the people around them, they're not recognizing this particularly. There may be a couple of people that know them well enough to know this, but I feel like your person's very good at putting on a cool facade, is what I want to say. Yeah, there's the water drop, and that's the tear energy that I'm picking up. I feel like some of them feel like they're literally like falling apart a little bit, and it could be on the inside. It's very emotional. There's this sense of letting go, but it is required, and it is part of the healing process. And that healing is very powerfully within their space, should they want to take the opportunity to look at it. That's what I'm getting from this. Whatever the situation is, that it's bringing up a lot of emotion, and your person might not be comfortable with emotion, because the sunglasses is like cool, isn't it? Like cool, calm and collected, and then strong emotional content next to that makes me feel like they're being, like I say, there's a facade going on here. There's some kind of, yeah, block. They're not showing it. They're not showing it. It's to do with love. So they're trying to heal their heart, but they've got to release on some kind of addictive energy. I wanted to say toxic there. I think for some people, this is a toxic situation. And I feel like they've got to release on something that's got them hooked, or that it's a lure. Money might be a lure for this person. That coin that at the bottom of the deck that keeps coming forward in my mind, I just feel like it has bearing here. It's something to do with investments. Right, yeah, so they need to heal their heart, but in order to heal their heart, they've got to let go, is what I'm hearing. Female energy. Maybe your person is reflecting on love with you, could be with a female in their midst as well. But I feel like maybe you're healing, or you've healed your heart. Maybe you've done a lot of self-reflection. I feel like confronting the shadow, or magnifying what has been hidden, or revealing things to yourself is part of this process. This energy feels very blended between the both of you here, but I don't feel like there's a connect, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a distance. It could be physical, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like it's kind of locked out or locked up. Yeah, it's gone cold, is what I want to say. So they're kind of frozen. There's a sense of being like frozen. You could be inquiring about a female, but you don't have to be. Or this reading could for some of you refer to you, this section. But I feel like it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward, because if you stay stuck, things are just going to be frozen. And I'm seeing the Hanged Man. Spirit's showing me the Hanged Man. So they're going to just be suspended and frozen, but not in a great way. I feel the Hanged Man is an essential part of the process, but it's like this person you're inquiring about is hanging on to the Hanged Man energy, hanging on to a kind of stasis. They've stopped moving forward, but it's time to move forward. And you've got the Hand at the bottom of the deck, so it's time to say hello to something new, or goodbye to something else, or to reach out for help as well, maybe here. I'm getting somebody shaking hands now, maybe introducing themselves in some way, or introducing, it could be something to do with a job as well for some people. And we've got the apple. So this, for me, the apple is about making healthy choices or healthy decisions, things that benefit themselves and also benefit the body. And their fruits are frozen on the tree is what I'm getting as well, unless they move forward, unless they roll forward and start trying to release this law or this temptation or this hook. And that they are looking at how they can make choices that are healthy, because I'm getting the Lovers through with this as well. So again, I'm getting Gemini energy, but I am feeling that, and that's the duality, that there could be indecision up here as well with this person, which is why they're kind of stuck in the middle with you. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am. Yeah, so they could be stuck. Like I say, they feel stuck, and there's people around them that I just don't feel that they feel connected to. I feel there's more anxiety around in close interpersonal relationships is what I want to say. And I feel that they need to start making healthy choices, but they are projecting that some kind of connection or hook or is that they're okay, but internally I think that they're squirming. This is an interesting one. Okay, the key. So the answer that they're looking for is in their emotional content. It is in their feeling space. And it may be that this person doesn't want to express that, or doesn't know how to express that, or struggles to connect or unlock those feelings within themselves. But the key feels very positive for me. So making a healthy choice is key, and the healthy choice has to be in accordance with their emotional content, rather than materialism or like a substance or a connection to somebody that is really uncomfortable or makes them squirm. Or I'm seeing toes curling now, makes their toes curl. That's weird. That's so weird. Okay, yeah. So it might be a really uncomfortable connection that they need to release from, and that they don't quite know how to do this. But the healthy choice is key. That's what I'm feeling. A healthy choice is key. And because of this Wheel of Fortune energy, I feel like the choice that they make has enormous bearing on the next whole phase of their life. And I'm hearing 8. Don't know, 8 months, 8 years. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Something, or maybe the 8th month for some of you here. But there's a time frame. There's a time frame here. That this person, I feel like, needs to make a choice about how they move forward. Maybe they're stuck wondering how they do that. Maybe they feel frozen out. Got the dove coming up under the love. The dove of love. All right, let's move this over so you can see it. I almost put it in the wrong place. But there we go. Okay, so yeah, this love dove, I think there's a reconciliation, or there's some kind of peace, or maybe there has been some healing being brought into a situation which has allowed some kind of release, or maybe you have released yourself and feel at peace. But there is a lot of gentle energy around this, and I feel like there's strong feminine energy around them. Some of these people might have feminine guidance, spiritual guidance, like feminine guide, or like goddess flavor energy going on here. Or maybe they perceive you in this capacity, but I don't. I think that actually this is spirit. Spirit is offering healing and support and guidance in this situation. And then we've got the Cupid's arrow at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, where do you want to aim your heart towards is what I'm feeling. And where they choose to aim their love towards is going to have an enormous bearing on how things roll, where they roll to in the future. I want to roll to you. I'm hearing Delamitri now. So, yeah, I think this person wants to come forward to you maybe, but they're not showing that, I don't think, if that is the case for you. That might not resonate for all of you, though. So, shield. You're protected. If you're the feminine energy, you're protected is what I'm getting, or guarded, or yeah, I feel like warrioress energy going on here. And if you're inquiring about feminine, I feel like there's strong spiritual support in this feminine space. There's strong warriorship is what I'm getting. And also they may be shielding themselves from you, or shielding their hearts, and reflecting by night. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody's released, or is releasing, we've got the white flag at the bottom of the deck, waving the white flag. There's a kind of surrendering energy, and I think it's the feminine that's surrendering in this space, but it doesn't have to be. It could be you, and yeah, it could be you if you're masculine, or maybe you're just inquiring about a feminine, but this person is shielded. Oh, transformation with the butterfly. So there is a stasis energetically going on here, and it's allowing transformation. It's allowing, maybe things are frozen at the minute, but this is allowing some kind of a transformation, and an emergence is what I'm feeling. But I feel for this person you're inquiring about that they can't stay stuck. They have to transform. If they stay stuck, then they won't find their wings. They won't get their wings, and they're blocking spirits in the process if that's not the case. I feel like this transformation that may be going on with both of you is actually very much in the inner realm. It might not be outwardly perceivable in the material. It could be very internal, this inner transformation. But this is a powerful frequency that's coming through. I'm feeling like almost like the death card, but the rebirth energy of the death card is what I want to say. Yeah, I think somebody's done a lot of healing here, and I think that if you're the female energy, it could be you, or the feminine's done, is protecting, and things might be in stasis at the moment, but there is definite transformation occurring. This person you're inquiring about is halting in order to try and wrap their brain around this transformation, or try and remove the anxiety. But they've got to be careful, because I feel like they are being tempted towards something that might look healthy, but it feels like it could diminish them or deteriorate, and that would be a very emotional answer or emotional recognition. Yeah, hope it's resonating. So we've got the bars here. So this is about strength for me, and I'm seeing the strength card actually. So there could be somebody holding back in this situation, trying very hard to keep their mind head over heart decision. But I feel like Spirit is saying the emotional energy should be the lead. And don't be hooked on the past is what I'm hearing as well. Don't be hooked on what has already departed or what has already gone. I feel like it's requiring a lot of strength, this transformation, to come from a period of stasis. But there needs to be a healthy, strong choice made here with this apple. And I feel it has to do with cleaning up or cleaning away things that are residual in the past. The gun. Oh my God, didn't expect that one. Right. So, your person could feel strong emotional energy, and this could be expressed in terms of aggression, is what I want to say, or attack. And this, I feel like this has to be transformed. If this is something that is a pattern for your person, it has to be transformed. They are trying to hold back. They're trying to hold back. I feel like it's almost a self-sabotage is what I'm feeling. I'm seeing somebody's hand, like literally holding this gun and literally shaking, trying not to strongly to shoot at, to shoot their strength down, to shoot down their own transformation. But you, or the feminine energy in it is protected. Like you can't shoot spirit down. Spirit is shielded and shielding the heart, the female heart here. And I feel like this aggression will only destroy the transformation and reduce the ability to move forward by this person. So they may feel, but they may be antagonistic. They need to kind of let go and probably have a good cry and then release this frustration, because I feel like this person is not very good at expressing vulnerability, but much more capable at expressing anger or frustration or damaging words. And this choice that they make could be incredibly self-destructive if they're not careful. So I do feel like there is a choice imminent, and it could be to do with the relationship, because we have the sort of conjoined twin-like energy of the bells at the bottom of the deck. So there may be some kind of choice about whether to partner. It could be material. And I don't think that this person is particularly sure. I don't think they're sure about this. It might seem like a healthy decision, but actually it's because it tempts something. It's tempting. And it can be just that it's emotionally tempting, because that's addiction, right? There's an emotional pull. But it's going to end in tears is what I'm hearing if this person does not carefully consider what they need to do. They do have some time, but not much. There is a window. There is a window on this. Yeah, Spirit says, take it easy and relax here. So, yeah, I'm going to quickly look at your energy, but I feel like this one's more kind of about your person. That energy, your energy, I feel like has come up with that. Okay, so maybe you feel alienated at the moment with the alien up here, but you're starting something new is forming and growing. Could be in the early processes, or you're just starting to embrace your difference, your strangeness, your oddity, and that is growing, and that's going to grow. I'm seeing a tree into a very strong foundation. I feel sovereignty in terms of the crown at the bottom of the deck. So really stepping into the power energy here. So again, I feel like if you have felt or are feeling alienated, this is not for long. I think that you're pulling that energy, you're putting your own individuality into something, into growing something here. There's the scales, and you're growing in a balanced way is what I want to say. You're growing in a sense of fairness. You're growing your capacity to look at things from a balanced perspective, and this may well involve a twin flame union or a soulmate connection with the yin yang at the bottom. So yeah, you need to strategize with the chess piece, and then we've got this wonderful palette. So whatever you're doing, it's very creative. Be strategic about your creativity. Know how you want to go about it. Know what you want to express. And I feel like a lot of you are growing a project or growing an art, something artistic. And there needs to be sort of a balanced plan is what I'm hearing put into motion. So I'm going to pick 3 more and then we're done. So there's a lot of magic at your disposal. The magic wand, and I'm feeling the magician here. So I feel like you're manifesting. You're really manifesting. We've got the sun at the bottom of the deck. You're manifesting your own growth. This is feeling good. Feeling really good. Manifesting your own growth. And spirit is all over this. Yes, with the spirit wings. Yes, this is divinely, this is divine balance. And it could be that like there's been some karmic. It doesn't feel bad. It feels like what's due to you, like positive karma, spiritual karma going on here. So a spiritual balance, and spirit is going to help you adjust and balance. Be careful. We've got the devil. Oh, be careful. I feel like somebody might try and sabotage whatever it is you've got going on. So you've got to be strategic. Don't share your ideas at this point. I really don't think you should share your ideas, because I'm feeling that somebody might try and take them or burst your bubble is what I'm hearing as well. Try and sabotage. But I mean, the devil going against spirit, so there's 2 opposing forces, and like, good luck. The devil cannot knock out spiritual force here. So there could be some temptation about strategizing what you're doing in order to, I don't know, get reprisal, maybe, or revenge. Step away from that energy or any level of competition, because chess is a 2-player game. So don't compete. Whatever you do, try not to compete, and don't be torn up in your mind about competition for your person is what I want to say. That's a shadow self energy that I feel that a lot of you are reflecting on. So I feel that, you know, don't mar your own process. Stay balanced and stay out of the realm of judgment. Spirit is the judge and jury here. Judge not lest ye be judged. That's what I'm hearing. And then you will claim your crown. So that's all I've got for you. And I really hope that it resonated. And if it did, please like and subscribe. Drop me a comment, share. It's so lovely to have your interaction. And it'd be really nice to know whether this resonated for you. Take care, my darlings. Bye.